founder, Alex, joining us today on this spaces to share what is happening in Web3, to share Web3 innovation and how the products are being built and what kind of products are being built in the Web3. We will just wait a few more minutes to allow more people to join the spaces. While we are joining the spaces, I would like to share more about MetaPath. So MetaPath is a Web3 aggregator where you can buy all sorts of NFTs from many different chains at one platform where you can swap over 400 different cryptocurrencies from 30 different blockchain on one platform. You can buy an NFT from Ethereum with your Solana token or with any other token that you are holding. It is flexible in that way. So we are a Web3 aggregator where you can buy NFTs, where you can swap tokens. There are AI aspects to it as well. So you can find best collections that suit your requirements, suit your needs. And if you are a ChatGPT Pro user, you can go and use MetaPath plugin, which will then allow you to do research around Web3 and NFT marketplace. Now, I see Alexi has joined the spaces today. Hey, Alexi, how are you doing?
Doing great. Nice to hear you. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, Alexi, nice to hear you as well. We are really excited to hear about Rocketech and what you guys are doing over there. Before we start, can you give us a little background about what you do? Uh, how did you arrive into Web3 and what's your background and things like that? We would love to know more about you.
Yeah, so I'm almost 15 years already in tech. Started actually as the founder of different startups. Like one of actually was in the cryptocurrency. We were doing about 13 years ago, one of the exchanges. Then successfully I sold it out. Then um, basically met my partner, and then 7 years ago we started together Rocketech. Started 100% outsourcing business. Then afterwards understood that unfortunately this business is unscalable at all. With the first year actually already. Then start to actually no, because of there is a big issues with the quality, because unfortunately it's very almost impossible to manage a quality in this kind of businesses. And then also second problem was that 9 of 10 projects not coming live. And then also there was a third problem that keep a margin, because we decided with Rocketech doing everything profitable. So I'm not raising here any funds, and we never raise. We are still 7 years running, all profitable, and we are rapidly growing company still nowadays. We how to say fastest growing company by Financial Times last year, this year too. So yeah, so because of these issues and because of these problems, we decided to pivot our model to outstaffing. Next year, business became more stable, so we actually quite very fast rise up to over 100 people employed. But the problem came out actually in a different space from a different situation. So the problem was about that the business by itself actually setting up everything. So they hire C-level positions, the CTO, CPO, CIO, CEO, and etc. Then they establish middle management and everything working until they hire HR, and then they say actually bye-bye. So that's why outstaffing also is quite of for us was not a big future. To pivot again to the startups, so the by chance we found actually founders and then actually they start to join us one by one, month to month, very rapidly. And then 5 years pass by, over 115 startups over like $100 million in cash have been secured. 90% of them was first-time founders that actually never built anything like in tech, and before was actually C-level employees or like just the students. And then, yeah, like I mean, all of them, like we helped actually quite successfully pass this dead road, like to round A, and with someone like even beyond that. So what we are trying to do now, like, is just to scale it up, even in this darkest time, like of like like with the crypto blockchain, like and all the startup world, like we trying to keep our light very like very wide, like in terms of actually help them to scale up even now. So and our approach to that is very actually unique. Like 2 years ago, when all this how to say hard time like with the fundraising and the capital markets like started to increase significantly, like we decided to pick up like very that topic like in tech, this that topic calling MVP. So like actually if you are building something that you probably know that proper MVP nowadays it's taking you about like half like year to build, because you need to, even though you are a serial founder and you understand everything how it's functioning, that you need to like hire people, you need to settle there the processes, like everything. It's taking actually quite long. And then also like you have to like integrate everyone like and bring them like to start implementing like the features. And then also like the complexity of the market like is just increasing also like year by year. So like now demand of the final user is quite high, so you need to actually be very tech advanced. So it's not possible like to release MVP with just a couple of features how it was before. So that's why like it's bringing like every kind of like startups to difficult situation where actually you have to like build MVP every over and over again, and also like by yourself, like actually it's taking you quite long to do it. So our approach there was that like give to every single founder who actually collaborate with us approach to build the MVP in 2 weeks instead of half year, and do it every 2 weeks. So that like with this approach, startup actually achieving crazy results because he can do very easily pivot every month. So with that ability, like making pivot every month, you can test a lot of like actually the hypothesis in the different markets, and basically any kind of like tech startups. Like a tech startup can be any tech startup, because you can start with one thesis and then actually next month you're gonna be complete the other thesis. Like if this one is not applicable in your market and solving the final problem of the users. So that's like how we are right now. Like we're just scaling this model, like launching about 2 startups like every month, and like yeah, looking very actually optimistic in this year because like yeah, we are scaling like in this matter.
Yeah, I mean that's really awesome. Being one of the fastest growing company, having your employee count over 100, and being able to launch or help startups is an awesome thing. Now, from someone like you who has over 15 years of experience in the industry and who has built a variety of products, what is so promising about blockchain and cryptocurrency for you?
No, I still like looking on it as the actually kind of infrastructure thing. Like basically, I like it as the technology actually, because also I'm like developer in the past by myself. So um, I mean, I always, even though like it was some while ago, for me, blockchain was all about the transparency. And like, when the world, like when it's, becoming more and more complex, like the transparency needed every year more and more. So, but unfortunately, yes, like because of this, the blockchain, like is quite expensive, actually, the technology, like then that's why, I mean, I think it's still like should take a couple of years. Maybe with the AI, I mean, it's gonna be more easy. So, um, and it will be more like simplified, let's say. But so far, like because of this the technology is actually quite expensive. Like it's not applicable a lot, but yeah. But in my opinion, like it's still very promising because for the how to say the beer market clean the market a lot. So and because it's actually happened like already not once. So like those who left, like basically the people who really like solving a problem and bringing value. So yeah. So I believe like I mean that this is actually something that is still promising. And also yeah, that the the Bitcoin like is rising. So like everyone hoping that this year is gonna be bull run. Like we'll see actually.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for that answer. Now, in Web3 and this market, and in this market, we see new technologies every day. We see new products that are being built every day. New chains are coming every day. Like we are seeing, innovation in blockchain, very base level innovation in blockchain. So, how do you, as a company that provides development services, how do you stay at the top of this latest technological advancement in Web3 when it comes to mobile and web development?
No, we are staying like on the basics like that actually applicable not only in Web3 and this the blockchain. Like I mean, it's applicable everywhere. So our basic is application actually of the all these technologies, and yeah. So and this is like proper customer development, understanding the user needs and dance problems. For us, it's the most significant thing that every single founder should really understand. Like, and the better, like he will understand it like in the beginning, than already when he has like not a lot of funds, like in terms of the runway. So. Yeah, I mean, so this is the basics, and with all of them, like, I mean, what I wanted maybe to say is that, all this technology and etc. Like the big rule there, like that it means nothing without application. So if you don't understand clearly, actually, the market where you go, what kind of problems you solve, how you actually applying like that technology, then it's never work out. So, and this is the problem, like, because still, like, even though, like, it was so many times, like, I mean, this up and down, like, on the market, like, still a lot of, like, founders, like, coming in and start to build something with even not thinking about what, like, who will need this, like, who will pay for this, and etc. And this is actually quite problematic because in the end of the day, like all this, like the liquidity and etc., is coming from there. So and this is basic. So like if you will not do that, then doesn't matter actually how much money you will raise, like from someone. It will not lead you anywhere anyway. So
Yeah. So, I mean, out of curiosity, what are some of the Web3 products that you are really excited to see? So, we have seen NFTs, we have seen ordinals, inscriptions, we have seen a lot of DeFi innovation like farming, triple farming, and a lot of those kind of things. So, what are some of the Web3 products that you are really excited to see and that you think will be the most impactful in the world in next 5 years?
it's very complicated actually to do this kind of like projection right now because really we are actually living in the era like where last like 3 years actually showed that almost impossible like to predict the future. Like wars can be started like every year. Like also like it can be like pandemic like and everything can be switched off like immediately. So I believe like that actually currently still like in the big trend of the AI. I think is going to be still like growing faster like than it is right now. and we should be actually seeing. So ChatGPT is actually only beginning. In my opinion, like application of the AI, like maybe with the blockchain, can simplify, like the technology and application actually of this technology. So, in my opinion, like I mean, this kind of, both industries should actually quite grow in the next like couple of years, still, because like the people really, in the end of the day, need this. They need them. Um, then yeah, like other actually trends, like I will never actually say because really, like it's gonna be depend a lot, like if some other like geopolitical or other stuff happen this year or next year. So depend from there, like we will see maybe other promising like actually tech uh, like industries.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for that answer. Uh, you talked about AI a little bit. That with AI, there will be a lot of advancements that we will see, and it will probably reduce the time for startups to build projects. So, how do you see like the integration of AI and blockchain together? What kind of use cases you are seeing over there? How do you think that will impact the overall development market as well as like the cryptocurrency market?
No, it's all like I mean, it's all the infrastructural wise, like I mean the yeah development wise, like process wise, like technology wise, like there is many problems like with the the transactions issues like in crypto, like and also the application, in the many application of the blockchain actually is quite complicated thing to do. So. Probably, the people actually who is looking for, infrastructure wise, like will benefit a lot. You can see like how actually, the um, like the video cards, like I mean, how many profit the company made. It's crazy. Like and basically what they do, they just provide infrastructure. So other people like in AI and the crypto space, like basically they need it. And then like absolutely crazy like profits like that they generate. So in my opinion, like when there is a like growing trend, like everything what you do that is just helping this trend to move forward, like will make you beneficial anyway. So yeah, like infrastructure, like development wise, like and then also mix, and then yeah, also I think in the real world, like if there is still some industries that are quite old, but need like application of all these technologies. Like I think it can be also very beneficial. I have many friends like right now, like founders, quite successful one. Like I mean, who basically reduce like them's cost, operational cost, like with application of the ChatGPT, and for example, in the support, like because for them, for example, like support was the big part of P&L. So yeah, I mean uh, like make the application also the AI or blockchain like in your startup is also actually quite, I think, important thing to do because this revolution is happening right now. So if you are not like amplifying all this, like you're actually losing like against your competitors. So this is actually, I think, other big trend like for the future because of course, like I mean, the copilots is just the beginning. I think like we're gonna go even beyond that trend. Like so, because I have also like some angel investors who basically digitalize themselves. So actually, you can chat with them like on any language, and like, you can get the answers, and really like the answers is brilliant. So in my opinion, like this kind of like the like application of also the AI will go forward even beyond that. So amplified, like I mean, in terms of not only like messaging and text LLM models, but also like real video, like communication in real time, everything gonna be even more advanced than we have now.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for that answer. And yeah, I mean, I our vision completely aligns with what you're saying. AI is really is really starting to be very integral part of what most software or technologies companies do, and especially the blockchain and Web3 companies. Now, when I visited your website, I saw a few case studies mentioned in your website. Uh, I had a chance to read about them, and they were pretty interesting. I thought, it would be really cool for you to share some of those on this spaces, so the audience can hear about it in terms of what you guys are doing and how you are innovating in the field.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like one of the latest like is calling lab maps. Like basically, yeah, what they do is yeah, it was really funny actually the story. Like founder Chivas and basically unsuccessfully built like it already with some outsourcing company. Then like they were looking for some other approach, how to actually go to market faster, like and really achieve the results. So yeah, I mean, like so he came, like we partner up. So the project calls like Lev Maps. Like the idea was uh, initially like make a step on for the dog owners market. And yeah, so this was basically the idea of the founder. And I said like, okay, interesting idea, but again, I'm caring only about the application of this, like the technology and the idea. Like at that time, like the Stepan like was, I mean, was actually completely down with uh, with the cost like of the Bitcoin, like and etc. Anyway, so the market was really down, and making Stepan like, but instead of like sneakers having dogs there in the app, like was actually crazy idea. But anyway, we suggest like the founder like just to try on and to test everything. So because we at that time like actually applied to every single founder with whom we collaborate, like this new model of the speed in the time to market. So first month come in, like anyway, we decided and agreed, signed like papers and etc. So move forward. We go live like with the first like month with the step on for the dog owners, and nobody need this. Like nobody downloaded, anything happened, and like so yeah, we mentor like the founder. He was the first time founder, so never actually built anything like in tech. Before was actually the owner of the hedge fund, one of the managers like there. So like, okay, he said, okay, like, I mean, we guide him to do the customer development. So in New York, he was walking around and, with the app, like, coming to the people, like, with the dogs and say, like, why you don't download my app? Like, I mean, like, it's a brilliant app. Like, it's, it's following our pain, your pain, like, and etc. Earning your money like but nobody need this like and people don't understand actually in the end of the day why like they need to download the app like and use it. So basically normal problem of the application of the technology. So like what we do next, like we pivot, like he came like with the next idea, like that we need to do SaaS for the dog owners. Like there is a lot of like places like who like cafe restaurants and etc around New York that are empty and they need the leads. So basically we're gonna do like SaaS subscription like for this kind of places. They will pay us and then we're gonna lead generate the user for them. But I say like, I mean, look like I mean, we, but we don't have any users there like nobody download this. And they say no, like I mean they will pay. And I said okay, we pivot like then like we are SaaS like for the dog owner like for the places with the dog friendly like around the New York. Okay, then again nobody sign, nobody like I mean pay and etc. Of course, like because there is no users. Then we pivot again, like then the third month, like next idea, like like he made calculation, like there is a market for the for the accessories, and dog owners are spending a lot on them dogs, in terms of the services, like in terms of the accessories, and etc. So what they do, we do marketplace. We made another big pivot, so now we became on the third month marketplace, and in the end of the day, again, nobody need this. So again, nobody buy because there is no users, there is no clients. So then on the fourth month we made another pivot, came back to the beginning, so we start to apply Pokemon Go methodology, and the concept to this particular market. So we forget totally about the choosing the dog. We forget a lot about everything. It's going to be social network. We split doggy dates around the map, around the New York. So which one you can collect, then actually there now you will able to register as a normal user. So there's going to be no how to say, this gamification concept. Is going to be real people who can chat, who can make a group, who can find a dog, if somebody lose the dog, and etc., etc., etc. So we put that, and then organically, I start to download. We start to getting 1-2 users per week, and people start to use it. So really, the founder with the customer development and all these tests, start to find something. And then on 5 months, we achieved product market fit, immediately, because the founder actually understand everything. So we are doing advertising business model. He achieved Bonvat and other actually big players. The market will basically spend a lot of money on the billboards, and etc. Who don't generate any leads and any final sales for this big brand. So what we do there now is the advertising business model. They actually paying a subscription monthly basis, and also so we don't take all this money. Basically what we do, we just actually put this money back to the Meta, to the Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg actually bringing us the money, with the users, because basically we are buying from him all the all the users. Then the middle brands doing the same, middle brands actually paying us also smaller subscription, which also we are just bringing to the advertising and bringing more users to the application. All application is a free for the users, so gamification, etc., is a free for them. So they can actually chat, message, get this the points with the collecting dates, and then they can actually spend it inside the app. Then now all the spaces around the city, you're gonna pay a subscription because we have a user base, and also marketing, marketplace with the services and accessories now start work, because actually we have a user base again. So we just make it, we turn it on just on the fifth month, got 10,000 users just in 1 month, secure 700K, and with the round, and then it just successfully going forward. Yeah, it's secured almost 2 million already now, because another half year passed by, and we make another 6 more pivots. And basically this is exactly what I'm saying. You just actually testing, and trying to understand actually what's working, what's not, and you need to do it fast. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for that answer. It was really good to hear how the process of development works and how innovative solutions are developed. It's really good to go through that process and understand it from someone who has been doing it for so long. So thank you so much for sharing that information. My next question is, so what do you think uh, will have the most impact in terms of software development in next 5 years? I know AI has done a lot. So what kind of tools uh, using AI will have the most impact on software development industry in the next 5 years?
No, some already impact. like basically like we do, for example, Q&A, all like with the we apply to every single startup founder, like we apply the Q&A process like with AI. Without it, I don't know, like I mean, how it can be kind of work. Also, yes, like we are using like the copilots, like in terms of the writing the code. But still, in terms of like making the final like real great product, like I mean the technically advanced, like and etc., I think it's way too long. So, in my opinion, like a moment like when the when you can go to the ChatGPT and then you can get like advanced application, same as I don't know like like WhatsApp, like or I don't know, it's way too long. So. Will the AI actually simplify even more like the work that every like every development team is doing? Like so, will it simplify even more and make it more speedy? Like in terms of the title market, I think so. Because actually we are setting up like next target, like that we are this year like targeting like to do like not only MVP like in 2 weeks, but also start to do like product in 2 weeks. So because we see like the ability where actually to make it even more faster, like but yeah, but generally speaking, like from the moment where actually I don't know, like where when the kid, every kid like can uh, turn on the computer, like and then become like a startup founder. I think these times like are actually quite too far, and even much more beyond than 5 years.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for answering that. Now, what is your vision? Like, what is Rocketech's vision for future of blockchain technology? Where do you guys see this going in future? We already have blockchain that that have less than 1 second in finality. We have blockchains that can scale. We have blockchains that have low transactions. So we can say like blockchain trilemma is almost there when it comes to be solved. So what do you see in what's your vision in terms of future of blockchain technology?
I think, as I said, like I mean, for me, blockchain, the mostly like it's all about the transparency. Like I mean, when like the process like is quite hard to do when there is a lot of different parties. Like blockchain actually applied crazy good because the technologically wise. So like it makes you like how to say very easily see like from where everything comes from, like why it's there and etc. So what I believe, like in terms of the future, and we as the company is just yeah, apply it more. Like I mean, apply it more like to the industries who actually are even more like old, let's say, not advanced in etc. etc. So yeah, apply it like more and more there. Like this is actually where we believe. And another like vector, big one, is the mixing it, like mixing it like with the AI, mixing it like in other actually applications and etc. Because the currently, in my opinion, standalone like in this dark time, like I mean for all the tech industry, I will not believe that actually it can be done. Only like if you are already, I don't know, like very established, like I don't know, layer one, layer two, layer three, like some like I don't know, currency or protocol where you have already crazy good capitalization and coin market cap, so you finally understood actually like your application. So then yeah, maybe standalone like projects can pass it. But if we're talking about like something new, like which like gonna last like more than 5 years, in my opinion, is like mixing like and putting this technology in other actually markets, industries, products, like and etc. Because yeah, so like partner way. Also, in the physical world, I think it's working properly. So it's gonna be working more and more like in tech as well.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for joining the spaces today. Now, before we end the spaces, there is one question that I want to ask. So, we saw on the website, we can see that there are numerous awards and recognitions that you guys have achieved. Uh, and there are lots of achievements that are mentioned over there. Which of these do you consider most significant for your company, and why? And if you want to share, what kind of achievements you have gotten, or what kind of recognition you have gotten, please feel free to share that.
They like nice question. Like the uh, for ego. uh, the no, I mean, all of them are important in my opinion. Like the it's just how to say, um, it's good that we have them. Like I mean, and nothing more. Like in terms of the like our real achievements and etc. What I'm proud of, like, is just this kind of speed. Like with the with MVP like in 2 weeks, because this is actually crazy thing. Because it allows you like to have the crazy idea of like stepping for the dogs, for the dog owners, like and then in the end let you actually succeed. And I have plenty of stories like that, because this is actually the real problem on the market that we as the company trying to solve. Like that, it's also very common thing. 9 of 10 startups like actually are dying in the first 1 or 2 years, like when they started. So, and this exactly like a problem that we as the company trying to solve. And what I can say and what I'm proud of is this model like that we apply now, like lead us to absolutely crazy results. Like we have for the last 1 year and a half, like when we started to work with the founders, there is no one actually who is not succeeded. Like I have the success rate 10 from 10. I have zero companies like who basically sold them business like an hour close, and didn't like return at least something that they invest into. So, and this is in my opinion the most significant like achievement. Other like is just how to say, it's just the results, because all these the achievements, ratings, like Financial Times and etc. They just already see you when you become actually big, But it's a kind of like not important KPI. Like the reason why we are there is not because we are target to go there. It's just because they actually see how we grow, like together, like not only like by ourselves, and then it's just how to say, appealing to you.
Hey Alexei, thank you so much for joining the spaces today. It was really pleasant speaking with you, and we learned a lot about what you are doing. About software development and the process of how to build a project and company in Web3. So thank you so much for joining and being very transparent with us and sharing all the information with us. Thank you so much for joining the spaces.
Yeah, thank you too. It was a pleasure.
Thank you everyone for listening in. If you are listening on Twitter or if you are listening later on YouTube, thank you so much for joining the spaces. We try to do such spaces every week. So we will see you next week. Thank you so much, everyone. See you.